Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We're back
Yep.
home after footy. We've
Good
just
session.
been decent session.
Yeah.
We've just been watching the football, and we
Yeah.
thought we'd end today's vlog
Yep.
with a bit of a summary of the weekend's football, and particularly,
The fraud.
which is VAR.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's pretty much sick and tired of
Yeah.
hearing
They're just
about VAR, but
annoyed.
we thought we'd give you our take on VAR and some of the decisions that took place over the weekend,
Yep.
namely the match involving West Brom and Man United.
Yeah.
There were a few decisions in that match were a little bit controversial. And our opinion on this, and we've talked about this, haven't we,
Yeah.
is that the big teams, the whole point of VAR was to take that ambiguity out of the decisions. Those, was it penalty, wasn't it penalty? To give that extra resource to the referee so they can get key decisions right by referring to the screen or Stockley Park or whatever. But they're still getting decisions wrong. That's my opinion.
Still.
What do you reckon?
I agree. When VAR first came in, I remember watching Sky Sports and they were going, "Oh, this decision would be turned over. This decision would be turned over." But really, there's that many mistakes happening, and it's right in front of their eyes.
Yeah, and they're still right. So let's talk about the actual match that we just referenced. So Man United West Brom. The first decision was the foul on, I think it was Gallagher, by Fernandes, which is overturned.
He's kicked his leg so hard.
Yeah. I don't understand how the referee...
And what has happened is his leg is there, and then Bruno Fernandes has kicked his leg, and the ball has bounced under Fernandes' foot and hit Fernandes' foot as he's already hit Gallagher. And they've turned that over. First, he gave it a penalty. Yeah. But then they've turned it over for saying that he got the ball, but...
I think that, do you know the way Gallagher fell was probably a little bit... It was a bit theatrical, right?
But he has still kicked his leg hard.
He's kicked him and it's a foul.
Yeah.
Right? And I don't understand why that's not a penalty.
Yeah.
At the other end...
Yeah.
You've got the handball.
No, that's at the same end.
No, how is it at the same end?
At the other end, yeah.
At the other end, you got Man United awarded a handball, which was...
It's... people have opinions.
The jury's out about that one. I'm not sure whether
he's turned away and it's hit his hand like that. Right there.
Yeah. So are you supposed to now defend with your hands behind your back? Which is the question that everyone's asking, and no one seems to have an answer for it.
Exactly.
So, bit of a mess, really. But I think West Brom were hard done. But another decision, Maguire. He's held back. I don't know who it was. Was it Robson Kanu maybe, or
one of the West Brom strikers? He's held him back, but then the West Brom striker hasn't
gone down
over.
Yeah, but it was a foul. And it would have been a red card.
Yeah.
So again, I don't know. Maybe the ref should have called it. I don't know. Does the player have to fall for it to be a foul?
Yeah.
Do they? I don't know.
Yeah.
But
and does it that the VAR people at Stockley Park tell the ref on the pitch that there was a foul there? Because
there was lots of... There was another one in the build-up to the West Brom handball. There was a foul on a West Brom player.
Yes, by Fred.
Right. Did they call that? No, they didn't. So again, there's still decisions being made.
And we were watching it thinking, that's a foul, that's a foul, and then it's a handball, and it just like...
Exactly. And in addition to that, so some of the post-match comments by the managers, so Slaven Bilic and
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ollie, they both stated in their post-match conference that, or in post-match comments, that, and I quote, where is it? There's something that we saw. Yeah. Okay, I'm disappointed with the result and the referee with what the manager said. So both managers.
Both managers said, I'm disappointed with the result and the referee.
So the referee.
Because Man United needed like a better result against.
They needed a
West
convincing
Brom.
win because they're like they're like huffing and puffing a little bit really, and they're not really doing very much.
And then West Brom lost, so.
But the question is, are big teams, are the big six or the top six, are they still getting preferential treatment even though we've got a VAR in place?
Yeah.
Is there an element of this new league, the breakaway league? Are the powers that be at the Premier League, VAR, are they trying to appease the top six just to keep them involved in the Premier League? They're scared of maybe losing that revenue stream. I don't know. Maybe that's a question to ask. So I think there is an element of controversy that.
Is there something happening behind the scenes?
Basically, to keep these teams in the league, and just giving them decisions, making sure that they're overachieving or not overachieving, consistently achieving. So that's some of the things. The other decision was Brighton versus Villa.
Yeah.
Foul on Trezeguet wasn't given. Was it given? No, it wasn't. It wasn't given.
That was right at the end, yeah.
He absolutely booted him in the ankle. Again, I think there was.
But what happened is Trezeguet has flicked the ball past the player. Solly March, I think his name. And he's flicked it past the player, and it's just clipped March, and he's gone through Trezeguet.
Yeah, but it's not that. It's that the way that Trezeguet, I think, has fallen.
Yeah.
It's probably a bit more. It's theatrical, and the referee's trying to think, okay, right, is he a dive? But if he thinks it's a dive, go to the screen.
Yeah.
Have a look.
They did.
He's kicked him.
Yeah.
Give a foul, but
they said, he got the ball again, but.
Right, we could be here all day talking about VAR because every single week there seems to be the topic of conversation. So, the managers have expressed their opinion on it, and they're disappointed. Yeah. We're disappointed.
As just fans of any club.
Most fans are disappointed with VAR, and when we go to, we're season ticket holders at Wolves, so when we go to matches, the time it takes. I mean, since the screens have been introduced, we haven't been to a game. We haven't been to a game this year, pretty much. Since January.
Yeah.
But the decision is, the time it's taken to make the decision has been reduced, so that's something they've improved. But now the decisions that they're making are
is it
all over the
better that they take long but they get them right, or is it that they take a short amount of time and they start getting it wrong?
I think that it's okay to take an extra 20-30 seconds as long as they're getting the decisions right. But
it wasn't 20-30 seconds long. It was like
whatever. But they've got to get the decision right. That was the whole point of VAR.
Yeah.
But anyway, let us know what you think in the comment section. Yeah. About VAR. You're probably sick of talking about it, but let's see if anybody comments in about VAR and what their opinion. What do you think that you could change if you're in charge of? If you're in charge at Stockley Park and making actually they don't make decisions. They just sort of they're just sort of the place where they sort of have the cameras, not the monitors and stuff like that. But let us know what you change. But that's all for this week's vlog. As we mentioned earlier on, we've got some good content coming up, But let us know what you think. So we did our challenge, and I won. Remember?
Yeah.
So Taran still hasn't done his forfeit, but we'll probably make another vlog with what that's going to look like. So.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Let's not promise anything to the viewers,
mate,
but
we shook on it.
We didn't.
We shook on it.
No, we didn't.
We shook on it. Anyway, but cool. So have a good one, and we will catch you next week.
See ya.